So the other day I wanted to go out and shoot at 50mm, but interestingly, I don't own any 50mm prime lens. So what I did is I picked up this Tamron 28-75. It's a very famous zoom lens, and I kept it at 50 the whole time. This is a very good zoom lens, but the maximum aperture is 2.8, which cannot get the same result with a blurry background as you can get with a prime lens that goes to 1.8 or 1.4. Recently, I really love taking pictures of people in the streets, oftentimes with a wide aperture like a 1.8 or 2, and with that 2.8 it was difficult to get the same results, so I was a bit out of my comfort zone. I had to change a bit my approach, and I definitely got some different results. I was trying to capture the atmosphere of the streets, and I could get really flat looking pictures of like a cool looking restaurants and so on. So overall, I think it was a really good experience, and it's a good training to get your eyes used to a specific focal length. So that's the beauty of such a zoom lens. They are very versatile if you go out on a trip and want one zoom lens to cover everything. But with the zoom, you can also force yourself to stick at one focal length and see if you like it, and maybe later decide to purchase a prime lens. So we'll soon start the POV section of the video, but later I will see if I shot everything at 50 or not, and I also pick my favorite shot of the day. Enjoy! Okay, so that concludes the POV section of the video. Now let's have a look at all the shots that I selected to see if I truly shot them at 50mm or not. And this is the selection, and we can see that pretty much every shot are shot at 50, 51, 52. I think we can consider that it's 50mm, except two. I shot one at 62, one at 66. I guess I was holding my camera down, and the zoom ring just is a bit loose, so it went up to 62 and 66 respectively. So the 62 is the one of this Japanese restaurant. I'm quite confident that if I shot it at 50mm it would have looked almost the same. And I shot this one at 66. Actually it's funny because I wish that I shot it at 50. It would have been better to have a bit more room around the shop, a bit more there and there, to have a cleaner composition, I think. And now let's talk about my favorite shot of the day, which is this one. I really like it. The colors are looking great. They are really popping. These tablecloths are really colorful, which I like. And there is something funny that maybe some of you cannot understand. You can see those two characters are talking together, and this one has an expression saying like, "Oh man, are you serious?" or something around this. And maybe you can't understand it, but it's written here "ça joue," and in French, or maybe more in Swiss French actually, it means something like "Hey, are you serious? Really?" Or sometimes it could also mean "Hey, how are you doing?" But here I think it's really funny because there's definitely a parallel between these two characters and the graffiti behind them, so I think it works perfectly. So thank you for watching this video. Give it a like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. You know what to do, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.